And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you may be listening to us across the entire globe. This is Tarot Today. Happy Psychic Saturday, Mary.
Happy Psychic Saturday, Dax, and everybody else. Here we are.
Yes, we're back again for more fun and frolic through tarot and numerology. Yeah.
Frolic. Oh, yes. I love that.
Yes. I don't know why that just popped in my head. I must say the word frolic.
Frolic. Please. There's not enough frolicking in life. Not in my life.
Wow. So we are video live streaming on YouTube and simulcasting on the Psychic Talk Radio Network. So if you're listening to us through Blog Talk, hi, everybody out there in Radio Land. You can't see us, but you can if you want to. Come over to YouTube.
You can hear us.
We are Tarot Today live on YouTube. That's right. And you could just type in, you can go to YouTube and do a search for Tarot Today Live. But if you type in youtube.com/the @ Tarot Today Live, it'll take you right to our page. You'll see our current live that is live. Anyway, click on that and get in the chat room with us, because you can pop in and chat with us in the chat room. If you're already in the chat room, hey, you can do the opposite. You can call in through our Blog Talk switchboard here at the Psychic Talk Radio Network. That's right, 714-816-4628. That's 714-816-4628. Press 1 on your dial pad when you get through. That raises your skinny little alien hand on the switchboard and lets us know you want to be live on air. And then you can ask us questions. Anything you'd like is fair game. We're wide open, all your questions answered about, tarot, numerology, the Tarot Guild, becoming a professional reader, growing your business, getting certified, learning tarot, crystals, hypnosis, life coaching. We have a lot of things covered. You can also, of course, ask a personal question as well, or ask us to pull a card for a general reading. And those of you in the chat on YouTube, they can do that too, right, Mary?
Yes. Yes, they can. They can do it.
How do they do that, Mary?
How do they do that? Right. Well, if they're in the chat room, they just type in their question. They don't have to say, can I ask a question? Is there a list? Can I take a number? You don't have to do any of that. Just type in your question. If it's just a general question, you just want a general reading, that's fine. You can just go ahead and say, pull a card for me, and we'll just pull a card for you. But, the more specific the question, the more specific the answer. So if you have that burning question, go ahead and type that in too. And also in the chat room, it doesn't have to be just for readings. They could ask a question about tarot, the Tarot Guild. What about that Tarot Guild website? I heard that it is actually a social media platform just for tarot. They might want to ask about that. They should ask about that.
They might want to ask about that. In fact, I just put up a new slide about that. Now in our 19th year, the world's only tarot social media networking platform. Yeah. So, if you're tired of Threads already, Twitter, Instagram, I can't even remember them all, Facebook, the whole shebangy. We're just like that. Yeah. I mean, has, all of the networking.
Only better.
Yeah. And because it's tarot all the time, right?
Yeah. It's not any of that craziness.
And by the way, a lot of our members join us in the chat. So I'm seeing Charlotte in there, Ellie the Moonchild, Tarot by Sharona. Sharona is one of our hosts on the Psychic Talk Radio Network, and she is the director of education for the Tarot Guild. And Ellie says she actually has a question today. May I please have a birthday message from the universe? So we need to stop everything. It is the
Everybody
birthday message.
from the universe.
Yes. How are you going to do that, Mary? You got all your
I am
fancy
going,
doodads.
I know I'm going to actually use the oracles of eights, the octagons of
What
fate.
is
It's a
that?
dice oracle. It's a dice
Oh,
oracle of eight-sided dice. There's three eight-sided dice in it, and you get a three-digit number, and then there's a scroll, if you can imagine.
oh,
You don't
that's
have
too
to
cool.
imagine. There's a scroll that has all the possible answers. So I'm gonna try that.
Mm.
It'll take a minute. So the
Yeah, but we're watching you live doing it.
first number is number 7.
Awesome. We're watching Mary live. It's like
Number is
it's
number
the Elder
5.
Scrolls, you know.
I know, right? It's so crazy. And then the last number, a number 7. Whoops. 7 again. So the number is 757. So then I take the scroll. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. um hmm, I get it. The print is so tiny. It's really weird. Okay, so 757. I need find. Oh, you know what I need? I need a. This is so funny. I've got a
Mary's
dog
trying to
up
get
here now.
organized. Hold on, everybody.
It's like,
And she
okay, wait
dropped
a
her
minute. Wait a
dice.
minute.
Oh no, I can't find it.
I know. 757. Oh, and the answer is peaceful ease. That's the birthday message, is to just relax,
Oh,
take it
cool.
easy, be peaceful, have a great day. Don't worry about the things sometimes that come up with birthdays. Sometimes birthdays are like,
Mm.
like, oh, another year. It's like I should have, you know, done this by this point in my life. All of that. No, the message is just enjoy, take it easy. What
I
about
love
you,
the
Dax?
scroll.
What are you getting?
I love the scroll. The only thing is,
It's-
all of that seemed like long and complicated. It's like, I'm just going to pull a card, you know, rolling the dice, unscrolling the scroll. Wait, I can't find the number. It's like, really? Maybe they
Yeah.
need, well, they just need an app version, Mary, and then it make it so much easier. Just go like,
Oh, it's not as fun.
I know, but I'm all about the techno stuff. Hey, Ellie, how you doing? Happy birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
So Ellie says, sounds like a plan. Thank you, Mary. Now, what I got for you was the King of Pentacles. Okay. And so I feel the message for your birthday is that you are headed in this direction, the material wealth, feeling secure and having abundance. The kings in the tarot are master number 44, the master manifester. So simultaneously, I think this is also reminding you, Ellie, that you are the master manifester and that you can do this. Now, the other card I pulled to qualify on that, 7 of Swords. Okay, so 7 is the seeker, and you seem to be that seeker of knowledge and so forth. And swords are thoughts and ideas, and as you can see, the fella in the card is trying to carry as many swords away as he can. In fact, he's lamenting over the fact there's 2 swords he can't pick up, and he's looking back at them, and he's probably going to trip and fall and drop all of those swords that he does have, because he's so worried about getting all the swords. And so to get to that master manifester 44, that king of pentacles place in your life, I think you need to let a couple of things go. And I think that's the message here, is that, it's great that you are the learner, the seeker, and you want to know how everything works and how the universe works and everything like that. But, whenever I get this many swords, 6 swords, 7 swords, 8 swords, 9, 10 swords in a reading, the first thing that pops in my head, okay, somebody's overthinking something here, And I can see that with you, Ellie, because you are very intellectual that way, you know, and I just think too many irons in the fire, you know, you can't get to that King of Pentacles position in your life that you want to be in, you know. So you might have to leave, you know, some things on the back burner. I'm not saying never look into it or work with it or whatever, but you know, focus in on a few things. And you know, what's your main goal, and what big problem do you solve for other people? That's the main thing. So there you go. Birthday message for Ellie the
Awesome.
Moonchild.
Happy birthday, Ellie.
By the way, Ellie, we got to get you on as a guest co-host, and some of our other
Yes.
members too, Charlotte and everybody. You know, we need to start getting them on. I want to do shows like during the week or something, and just pop on randomly with random guest co-host Mary or something like that. I don't
Yes.
I don't know how that would
Yes.
work, but yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get the party started.
Let's get the party started. So, oh, we got another question coming in, and we got the phone calls. Before we do any more of that, though,
Ah,
hey, we gotta. It's
cards
Psychic
for
Saturday. We gotta look at
today.
the numerology and everything. Yeah, cards
Yes. Do
today,
you want to
numerology.
go first?
Sure, it is. It's a 9 day. Everything reduces to 9. You know, so this is, and it being Saturday is perfect, right? It's literally you know, you're a lot of people are off from work, not maybe not everybody, but you know, it's one of those, you know, down days where it's like you can actually literally and figuratively clean out the closets, you know. That's what the 9 is about. We're at the end of a cycle here, and so tomorrow's a 1 day, as an example. So new beginnings on Sunday, but today is 9. And so what can you let go of? What no longer serves you? And I got the moon card here. And you know, sometimes the moon card talks about illusion, deception. I think what's going on with this and why it's showing up is a lot of us, um, our thoughts are stuck in the past. You know, whenever we feel like there's a problem, it's usually we're focused on the past that doesn't exist anymore, or the future that hasn't happened yet, you know. And all of that is illusion, and it's also what we're still attached to, where, and that's where this connection to the 9 energy comes in, of letting go. By the way, card 18, 1 plus 8 is 9. Yes, that's right. Yay. So the moon card actually is a 9 card. Yeah. So, you know, what can you let go of? Also, you know, similar to Ellie, a lot of overthinking going on. Okay. So this was the heart of the matter card. This is the card off the top, by the way. The moon card I pulled off after I cut the deck. I got this one. So, you know, that's the card of the day, the moon card. But I also always, when I cut the deck, I always get a heart of the matter card. And so this is the heart of the matter. It's 8 is abundance, which is really good. But, you know, the way to that abundance is to see your way through all these thoughts and ideas, these swords that are surrounding you, that are trapping you in. But you can't do that with a blindfold on. So you kind of have to, like, you know, wriggle your way out of these bonds, take the blindfold off, and you'll see the clear path. You know, overthinking again. It's that overthinking thing. Yeah. So that's what I got for the numerology of the day, the card of the day. What about you, Mary? Your cards of the day?
8 of Swords.
Oh, you're kidding me. Didn't we do
Yeah.
that last week?
We did that last week, right? It's so freaky. I don't know. But yeah, this is from the Mystical Menga
Ooh, that's
Tarot.
pretty.
Came out a few years ago. Barbara Moore put it out.
Mm.
I forget who the artist is. I should know who the artist is. I feel so sorry for whoever the artist is. But same thing. Same kind of thing. And that you were saying about the Eight of Swords, I feel like why reiterate it, right? But just the fact that, yeah, it's a thing because we both got the exact same card. Now I drew another card, an oracle card from the Egyptian oracle cards. This is a beautiful deck illustrated by the one, the only, the great maestro Severino Beraldi, one of my favorite illustrators ever. He's done so many decks, so many amazing things. And the card, this is actually an oracle deck. It's an Egyptian themed Sibylla de Salon deck, 52 card deck. And I got the Journey card. That's what this card is about. See how beautiful that is. So that's essentially the advice for this Eight of Swords. You can't see the forest for the trees with the Eight of Swords. A lot of times the Eight of Swords can be about our thoughts interfering with what we want to do. Like it's like getting in our own way. And sometimes that card is about avoidance. We're either avoiding dealing with something, so we're like thinking in every other direction except where our thoughts need to be, or it's about interference. And the Journey card is really perfect for this because, this is a card about adapting, changing, moving, not stagnating. That's like the number one thing I would say about the cards that come up, on my end at least, is like, it's about like, keep it moving. You got to adapt to things. Change is inevitable, right? It's the one constant, as they say, is change. So you got to keep it moving. And that's what is coming up with the Journey card. So there you go. Isn't that weird that I got it's so weird. That's 2 weeks in a row that's happened.
2 weeks
that
in
we
a
got
row.
the same card of the day. It's freaky, man.
I love synchronicities like that, though. It shows you, oh, there's really something going on here. In the green room,
something going on.
Mary and I were talking about Hollywood Insider, our old Saturday show from years and years ago. We were kind of reminiscing because we were talking about Oppenheimer and Barbie coming out and stuff like that this weekend.
Barbieheimer.
And I miss predicting the box office. We used to predict the box office like 99 or 98% of the time. We were right. And talk about,
it's uncanny.
That's a synchronicity too, where like, it was I think that show in particular was showing, the universe was showing us, tarot was showing us, it's like, winking. Yes, this actually works, because statistically speaking, it's impossible to predict anything, the stock market, the box office for movies. I mean, really, but
it happens.
We did it. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, and while I got you up here, Mary, I'm gonna do a question from Butterflies, wondering if Brian will take action towards me. I do like him, but I've moved forward. Oh, okay. And you are up. Go ahead.
Right. Okay. So you've moved forward, but you want to know if Brian's going to take action.
Mm-hmm.
A mysterious question, but okay. I'm just gonna pull a tarot card. Let's see what comes up here. The first thing that comes up is the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. The Death card in the past position. It's just like not going well. But look, I feel like it's talking about like Brian needs to change in order to take action. You've moved forward. I got the Chariot card. That's probably you moving forward. The Strength card with it. It's a good thing that you are moving forward. That's always positive. Don't put your life on hold for anybody, right? But the Five of Pentacles, to me, when we talk about relationship issues, sometimes that has to do with somebody not having the confidence or somebody being like kind of insecure. But the final card that comes up here is the Two of Cups. So To me, what this is saying is you're doing the right thing by moving forward. There is, harmony in the future with this. As far as Brian taking action, the action he needs to take, indicated by the cards, is, he needs to change some things. He needs to deal with those insecurities, or what is lacking in his life. But that's what I get. But let's see what Dax is getting.
Did you say for moving the Chariot card?
Yes, for moving forward.
And that's my heart of the matter card that I got, was the Chariot.
This has to stop happening.
Oh my God, this is so cool. This is so cool. Wow. I generally just agree with what your take on it, Mary. So he's showing up, Brian's showing up as the King of Swords. And in the chat, I asked Butterfly, and sure enough, he's an air sign, he's a Gemini. And yep. And so I think he's all up in his head. Okay. That's part of the problem. Another part of the problem, it has nothing to do with him. You're the self-made woman. You're showing up as the 9 of Pentacles there, Butterfly. And you're a little free-spirited. Look, you said you've already advanced forward. Maybe you need to take charge. And by the way, when she asked, the way she asked the question, Mary, I was not entirely sure when she said, wondering if
are
Brian
you frozen? Am I frozen? What's going on?
I hear you fine. I hear you fine. I don't know what's going on with Mary there. Hold on a second, folks. Here, are you back, Mary? Hello. Hey, can everybody hear me in the chat real quick, Butterfly? Ellie, can someone type in if you can hear? We're having the frozen thing again, at least on Mary's end. I'm waiting to see if everybody's still hearing us. I'm going to assume you guys are still hearing me. I want to say that, I wasn't quite sure when Butterflies, when you said, I do like him, but I've moved forward. Now, are you talking about you've moved forward in that relationship, or you've moved forward in your life and, kind of put him to the side, that kind of thing? Oh, good. Sharona, Charlotte, Butterfly says they can hear me. Yeah, this was what was happening last week with Mary freezing up, but hopefully she'll be back in a second here. No video or sound from Mary, Ellie says, but she can hear me fine. Okay, good. So let me just finish this up real quick for Butterflies, and we'll get Mary back. So I think that's part of the problem is the you've already moved forward with this. Hanged Man shows up to obviously show the delay, but also it's hey, maybe thinking outside the box, because I get the Devil card and that's what you're attached to. And I'm thinking, maybe you need to look at the relationship differently. As I said before, you may need to be the person that actually takes action. But are you attached to what's happened in the relationship in the past? Are you attached to previous relationships and what's happened? I think that's a lot of the dynamic. However, the overall question, will he eventually take action? I'm, got the Hanged Man, so there's a delay, but I'm getting 3 out of 5 yes. So probably yes, but I think it hinges on you taking some action, Butterfly. So there we go. That's what I got. You're back, Mary. Yay, it's working.
I'm back. Yeah, I don't know. Zoom zoomed me right out of there.
Well, it was funny because you were asking if we were frozen. You couldn't hear me, but I heard you perfectly fine. So I asked the people. Weird. Yeah. So I asked the people in the chat, and Ellie, Butterflies, Sharona, Charlotte, Karen.
Yeah.
Everybody said they could hear me fine, see me fine. Your video had frozen and they couldn't hear you.
Yeah. And then Zoom kicked me out right after I said that. So I'm like, what?
Zoom is just getting to be evil. you know.
It
uh
is.
we
It
may have
is.
to, if this continues, we may have to switch to a different way of doing things, maybe use one of the studios and pipe in through that, instead of Zoom or something. I don't know, but
Mhm.
it's not bad. It was a lot worse
No,
last week. Oh my God. If you would have seen the
it was
editing,
crazy.
and what I ended up doing for the radio show for the blog talk version. And by the way, yes, we are coming over to the phone calls. All of you patiently waiting on the phone lines, we're about to come over to you. 714-816-4628 is the number to dial in. Get in there now. Press 1 on your dial pad, and we're going to be taking phone calls. So I took the audio out, and then I edited it and got rid of all of it because it was all the dead air spaces and everything. And I had to do editing
Mhm.
all the way through the whole hour, and then saved it as an MP3 and uploaded it to Blog Talk, because the audio, it wasn't so bad on YouTube, because at least you had video and me talking. You kind of knew what was going on with the stuttering and
Mhm.
the freezing, but it was a
Yeah.
lot worse. I mean, this week we've only had one thing. So fingers crossed for the
Fingers
rest of the
crossed.
show. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a phone call. And meanwhile, those of you in the chat room, if you want to ask some questions. Oh, by the way, Butterfly says, Mary, your hair is cute.
Oh, thank you.
Your hair is cute. Yes.
Uh, thank you
Awesome
so much.
sauce. Who's been waiting the longest? It looks like area code 860. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 860.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Lisa from Connecticut.
Lisa from Connecticut.
Hi. What do you want to talk about, Lisa?
Hi, everybody.
Howdy.
I would like to know what St. Guides Heaven wants me to know most of be doing in my life right now. Kinda lost.
Dax, I think it's your turn this
Yeah,
time.
it's my turn. It's my turn. Okay, Lisa. So this is what's going on. I got the strength card. All right. And it's also 8. So that's abundance. And what this card is talking about is that in this particular time when this is happening, is that you have to have that internal fortitude to, stick with it. And eventually this is going to work out for you. During this time, okay, this is actually some real planned downtime from the universe. You actually need this downtime to, believe it or not. You see yourself as stuck, but this is actually planned downtime is what is showing up here. Okay, what you need to do, all right, the 3 of Cups shows up. And this is literally like girls' night out, going dancing, having fun and frolicking. Remember I said frolicking, Mary? Here comes that word again.
Time to frolic.
Yes. And also 3 is creativity and communication. So, instead of fighting against the flow, instead of trying to figure out, oh, I'm stuck and I don't know which direction to go, all that kind of stuff. No, instead, let it go. Let your hair down. Go out with the girls, relax, enjoy yourself. This is a time to be enjoying yourself. And then with that 3 energy, that creativity and communication, it's time to be creative. It's time to not worry about the outcome, like, okay, I need to go a certain direction in my life, and I want to find abundance. And remember the 8 card strength abundance came up. You'll get there, but you need to have this downtime. You need to get playful with it to allow the universe to send things your way. Okay. And then once that happens, okay, another 8 card, abundance, 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So here you are, hard at work. You will eventually be able to get focused on something and have that path. And once you get started, you're going to go like crazy. You're just going to be working hard on that, and that's going to lead to the abundance. I got abundance cards here, but right now it's that 3 of Cups, and just be creative. maybe even do some art forms, anything from painting to singing to I'm playing an instrument, basket weave. I don't care what it is, do something creative, let your creative juices flow and relax and, open up to the universe, and it will reveal itself. And by the way, in the revealing is the King of Wands. So the passion, what passion to follow will reveal itself through the creativity, the communication, and the playfulness about it. But let's see what Mary's got. She might have some wise wisdom here for you.
Wise wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yeah. This is exciting. I went to the Egyptian oracle for this, and the advice is really, along the lines of what Dax was just saying. This card here is the conversation card, and it's about connecting with friends, kind of, again, and like not stressing about it, talking to people, having some good times, having some enjoyable times. And then also I got the sweetheart card where, it can be kind of a nostalgic thing. You don't have to get lost in nostalgia, but reconnect to your heart. What were the things that you did that really turned into treasured memories, moments that, if you go back and think about, it's like, yeah, I want to have that feeling again. Because both of these cards are cards of emotion. And so it's about, having that emotional fulfillment, rather than focused on like, oh, I want to have this career, and I want to do this, and I want to get this, instead of like the hard tangibles, it's saying like, get into that heart space, get into that feeling space. And in the end, be open to the surprises that come from that, cast your net really wide. I know you're on the phone, maybe you can't see this, but this shows a fisherman like pulling a net out of the ocean, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what's in this? So be open to that, be open to the new, but reconnect in the heart space first, and that's going to help you. And it doesn't hurt to get together with friends and kind of revisit things that made you happy in the past too. But thanks for the question. Thanks for calling.
Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Dax, I bought Friday.
What's that, Lisa?
I bought paints on Friday.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Wow.
I bought a set of paints.
Perfect.
That's amazing.
That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for giving me some hope. Thank you, and God bless you both.
Yes, and call back, especially after you start painting. Yeah, because Mary paints, and maybe you can send us some of your artwork after you get going on it. Yeah.
We want to see it.
Yeah.
We want to see what you do.
Never done.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Lisa.
Aw.
Yeah, it sounds like the Blog Talk switchboard is also cracking up, stuttering a little bit, like the whole Zoom thing. Let's see who's been waiting the longest. It looks like area code 229. Hello, caller 229. Are you there? What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yes, my name is Melvin. I'm calling from Georgia.
Oh, it's Melvin from Georgia. It's been a while, Melvin.
Yeah, how you doing? How you feeling?
I'm trying to hang in there, I tell you. Pretty rough. I'm going to dialysis, and I have no family support, but I don't know exactly what to ask you guys. Maybe whatever you're picking up for me. Because I have so many things going. I have a lot on me right now.
A lot going on.
Mary's up first, Melvin. So let's see what, how you going to do that, Mary?
Okay.
I am actually, I'm going straight to the angels and my little devil cards too. So let's see, like, what's really, like, where's the hope, right? You're on, my gosh, Melvin, you're on dialysis. You're not having any family support. Are you kidding me? Like, how much harder does the path get than that, right?
That's terrible.
The first thing
Right.
that comes up is just
Yeah,
this
I
little
mean,
tiny card. If you could see this, Melvin, it's this little teeny tiny card. It's a little teeny tiny angel card, and it's saying, like, forgive even yourself, also yourself. You didn't. Sometimes when we get in those kind of situations, it's like we can kind of beat up on ourselves a little bit, you know, um, saying, don't do
right.
that. And, what is it that you really have to watch out for? Look, the little devil that comes up is about manipulation. Don't let anybody else pull your strings. And I know that that's it might be kind of a funny thing, if you're, attached to a machine sometimes just to be healthy, just to make it through. Right. But watch out for that, with those family members or even friends that you're not feeling support from. Make sure that also that there's not some manipulation going on as well. And then the final card that I get is actually the interesting card. It's the angel of diversity. And so it's saying, like, to diversify. So it's not just, diversity of like having like different kinds of people and different people in your life, but it's saying like there's like more options maybe too than we're realizing in the moment. But that's what I'm getting for you. The forgiveness one is like the biggest, clearest message. And also when it comes to
Yeah.
yourself. But let's see what Dax has for you as well, Milton.
Well, I'm just going to piggyback on what you said, Mary, about, gosh, now I forgot what it was, but when you were talking about, maybe there is options there that, Melvin's not seeing or taking advantage of. And I kind of latched on to the, not getting support, but I feel there's people out there that you either haven't asked, haven't wanted to ask, didn't think of asking, didn't think would respond in the right way. I don't know what the situation is, but there's these people out there. So I pulled cards to see what, I was getting on that. And I got the Hermit card, wise counsel. Seeking wise counsel is the message from the tarot. And there's this couple. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there's this power couple out there. The woman is actually the more kind of forceful and intellectual of the two people, but there's this power couple out there that actually could be helping you. I feel like they're already somehow in your, wheel of influence there, and you just haven't connected with them. And so that's why this is showing up with the Hermit card here, is to seek out this couple, and they're going to be able to help you with some of the things in your, not obviously everything, but, some of the things that you're struggling with. That's what I'm getting. So I hope that helps you out, Melvin. Be on the lookout for that.
Yes, sir.
And then give us a call back.
Well, could I ask one more question? Do you have time?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Do you all see, I've been on dialysis for about a year and about 6 months. And all my numbers are great. I never missed an appointment or nothing. I never got off the machine early or nothing. Always on time. I eat right. I'm on a diet. I'm doing everything that the doctors say. I'm a veteran. I'm a Marine Corps veteran, and they have bumped me up the list. I've been contaminated.
Thanks for your service.
Water at yes, sir. And I just want to know when this doctor actually going to put me on the list, and when would I get a transplant?
Oh, now I really can't answer a question like that. I really can't. And I'll tell you why, Melvin, is like it's delving too trepidatiously close into like medical advice, and we can't do that. We can't talk about anything medical.
Okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's a legality thing. I know a lot of people do it. I know there's medical intuitives out there, right, Mary, and so forth and all, but it's actually illegal. I mean, you can kind of skirt the issue and look at the person's feelings surrounding it and everything, that kind of thing. But we can't make predictions about your health. What do you think, Mary?
Yes, sir.
I'm not hearing Mary. Are you on mute? I can't hear you.
No,
Can't hear Mary. Okay, she's having to restart. So we'll get Mary's thoughts on this, but you know what I mean, Melvin, and I would if I could.
Yeah, I
but
understand. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I know you will. I mean, would. But I
mean,
understand.
without looking at the cards, do I feel like it? Yeah, sure. I feel like it. I mean, we've been talking with you for, years. So I think you'll get there,
Yeah.
And you got bumped up the list. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the call as always, Melvin.
Okay.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Reach out to you?
I'm sorry. How can you reach out to us? Oh, okay.
Yes, sir. I want to get an offline reading.
Right. Okay.
Offline reading.
So the way you do that is you go over to our page, and it's www.tarottoday.live. And you can book private sessions with Mary or I. You can book a private tag team reading with Mary or I, and you can communicate with us. There's a message button for Mary and a message button for me on that page too. So you can message us. Just go over to tarottoday.live. That's the page, Melvin.
Okay.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you, sir.
Yeah.
Thanks,
look forward to chatting
Melvin.
with you.
All right.
So Melvin wants to maybe do a private session. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So I'm sorry you got froze again by the YouTube, but by the Zoom. But I was asking you about, your thoughts on that because, I just didn't feel comfortable.
The medical. Yeah. I think that, I don't think it's ethical. Like, every, it's like you're saying, there's some medical intuitives out there or whatever. And I think that they're very upfront maybe about, what their approach is and what it is that they're actually doing. But I'm not a doctor, so I don't try to be one. And I also feel like there's a responsibility that I have to my clients or everybody on here, anybody that, I do a reading for, to really keep their best interests in mind. And I don't think something as serious as, like a health issue, like Melvin has, where he's looking for a transplant and stuff. I don't think it serves him to get an answer about that from me. I think he needs the straight from the horse's mouth with his doctor, his medical professionals and stuff. I think that he's got to go by that serves him much better than asking for a tarot reading on it.
Right.
What do you think?
I'm not 100% against clients in an overall reading, or session. Let's just call it a session because it might be multiple readings within the session on, different topics and questions they have. And the health thing comes up, and I don't mind pulling some cards and looking at, what should they be focusing on? What kind of mental health things should they be doing to deal with the medical situation, and kind of skirt around, you're not actually doing any prediction or diagnosing or telling them what to do to treat something. You're just talking about their mental health around the situation. That's perfectly fine.
Or what to focus on, I think is a great question. What's going to serve them the best, it's like,
That's the best question I think you can ask in
it's the
that
same with
situation.
death. Like, I'm never going to do a reading on if somebody's going to die,
Mhm.
because I'm not going to do that. Like, what that does psychologically to a person, it's like, you don't want to create like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You don't want somebody to like just fall into depression because it's like a tarot reader said you're going to die at the age of like 65. You know what I mean? Like, you might live your life differently, and we don't get to do that. I don't think it's like it's above my pay grade.
Absolutely. Mine
Yeah.
too. Yes.
Yeah.
So I see Rosie coming into the chat room and trying to see who else is in here. I had mentioned Karen's in there, Karen McCarthy.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, everybody. And so, yeah, don't forget, you can call into the show. We still have some time to take some more phone calls, 714-816-4628. And remember to press 1 on your dial pad. That lets us know you want to be live on air with us, 714-816-4628. And by the way, if you're in the chat room on YouTube with us, just pop up there that, hey, I am on hold, and maybe even give us your area code. And we'll know to bring you on live. We'll even bring you on live first, because we know you're chatting with us in the chat room. And especially if you're one of our members. So that's a great hint for you guys that are members of ours, our certified readers, our premium members, our lifetime members. We're going to give you, first shot. So if you say I'm on hold, I'm a premium member, I'm area code 626, yeah, we're going to go right to you. So just so you know, that's a way to get bumped to the top of the line that we don't often talk about on the show, because it's a little bit.
No, it's a secret.
It's a secret. It's a
Not anymore.
Well,
But
yeah, not anymore. Apparently, we just gave the yeah.
Yeah.
We gave it away. But however, Mary, real quick, before we go back to the phone lines, I got the announcements real quick. Gonna let people know a few things, and as we mentioned earlier in the show, we showed this slide before. Now in our 19th year, that's right, we're going to hit 20 years in 2024. It's coming up. Oh my God. But our platform, our website at thetarotguild.com is an actual networking platform like Facebook, like all these other, social media apps and so forth out there. It's the same, full features. You can message each other, you get a profile, you can like each other, you can follow each other. You've got status updates. We've got groups and forums, and I mean, you name it, but it's all tarot all the time. So you don't get any of the negative stuff you get on social media, even here on YouTube, in the comments sometimes and other places. And, we talked about this, was it last week, the week before, Mary, about the new Threads network and, from, Instagram, Meta putting that out, and people are getting tired of social media, but the thing about social media, and maybe we should have a little chat about this. I don't know if we'll have time today, but maybe on an upcoming show, is talking about, social media, the way we've been experiencing it so far is, do you notice it's very general? It's general. It's like any kind of person and any kind of topic. Whereas the tarotguild.com is specific. It's tarot. It's a little numerology, maybe some crystals thrown in there, some other things, but it's basically tarot all the time. So if you're getting tired of social media in general, come over to thetarotguild.com, top of any page, click on sign up. And yes, you could use your social media to sign up, or, just give us your, email address and a password, do it the old fashioned way, and, join us on the Tarot Guild platform. Yeah. And it's free. It's free to join. You can also go to thetarotguild.com /sign up. That'll take you right there. I also did want to mention as well that Spiritual Guidance Radio is back. We simulcast on the Psychic Talk Radio Network, and Spiritual Guidance Radio was on hiatus, but the fabulous Catherine Hahn is back. She is an angelic channel and healer. Currently, the show she did yesterday and part 2 next week is on Who Are You, Really? And you can call in for free on-air guidance, and she'll chat with the angels and the archangels for you. Same bat time, same bat channel as, all of our other shows, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Remember, it's audio only. It's just on the radio network, not simulcasting on YouTube like we are. But speaking of that, tomorrow is the fabulous Sharona Rapsik with Magic Universe. Yes. So Sharona was also recovering and took a hiatus as well. She's going to be back tomorrow, July 23rd. And if we don't get to your call today, remember, you can call in tomorrow. Same phone number, 714-816-4628. Same bat time, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. She's going to be having on the fabulous Pamela Steele, author and Tarot Guild staffer and certified tarot master and deck creator. In fact, her latest deck is Eternal Secret Oracle. They'll be talking about that on Magic Universe. Her and Sharona, and in the second half of the show, they'll be taking your phone calls. And I did want to mention the summer savings sale. When you go over to thetarotguild.com and sign up for your free profile, like I was just talking about, you can also join our lifetime membership. And if you're a professional reader, get your professional reader certification is included free with your lifetime membership. And my course, Tarot by the Numbers, my tarot and numerology course. If you're new to tarot, you get that free as well, saving you $297. And you get 50% off higher levels of certification, the opportunity to appear on our radio shows, our YouTube shows, be interviewed and promoted by the Guild, and lots of benefits you can check out on the website, thetarotguild.com. When you see this banner, summer savings, click on that. And it's just $99.99 to sign up for life, normally $197. So it's like half price. And you use all caps summer 2023 when you sign up, but get all the details on that page there. Go to thetarotguild.com. And if you just want to grab Mary and I a cup of coffee, if you had a great reading today, here on the show or something like that, you'll find the banner for this and the link on tarottoday.live. That's our page on the Tarot Guild website, the platform we were just talking about. Go over to www.tarottoday.live. Scroll down towards the bottom. You'll see this same banner. Click on that. You can buy us a cup of coffee. And you can also book a tag team reading. If you like the way Mary and I do these readings together, well, we can only spend a couple of minutes with you. You can get a full private 30-minute session with both Mary and I. And we'll be doing numerology and a lot of other things with you in addition to tarot for just $99.99. We call them tag team readings. And you can book individual readings with us for $44.44. So on that page, tarottoday.live, look for the button that says Message Mary and the one for me that says Message Dax. Just click on that. And you can send us a message through the website. You have to sign up for that free profile we were just talking about. So you can do that and send us a message. Tell us you want to book a $44.44 session there. All right. So back to the show, Mary. Let's see what's going on over here in the chat. Oh my God, the chat is going nuts here.
What happened?
So Rosie says, I barely use Facebook and I rarely go on Twitter, maybe a few times so far this year. Good for you. Good for you. Awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah. So let's see. We've got a bunch of calls on the line here. Let's see who's been waiting the longest. let's see here. Did we do 929? I don't think we did 929. I think they're waiting the longest. Are you there, caller 929?
Yes. Hey, Dax. Hi, Mary. How are you doing?
Great. What's your name? Where you
Hi.
calling from, hon? I recognize the voice.
Yeah.
Hi. Thank you. Okay, I love talking to you guys. This is Stacy, and I'm calling from Brooklyn.
Oh, cool.
Ah, Stacy from Brooklyn. Cool. What do we want to talk about?
Yes, yes. I gotta get a project out this week regarding a legal matter, and I'm trying to see if Monday will be a good day to get it out, or should I just wait until like later in the week when things start to wind down a bit?
Oh, what timing on to when you say get it out, what are you talking about? Just so I have the question right.
Oh no, I have to get something out to a lawyer, and I just wanted to see, like, for example, would Monday be a good day to get it out?
5 days.
It's regarding a case that I have. I just want him to look over the paperwork to see if he's interested in taking it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think he is. But wait 5 days. I'm getting 5. Okay. So that would be what? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And Thursday is known to be the best day to send paperwork. Just in general. I mean, Thursday's the day you never do it on Monday. Absolutely never. And possibly not Tuesday. Wednesday's hump day. Friday is the end of the week. You don't want to do Thursday is always the best day. Trust me. And then I got that as the timing card. And then I got Ace of Pentacles, new outcome from that. Yes, it's looking really good. Let's see what Mary's getting though. Maybe she has some other opinion or great wisdom for you.
Great wisdom.
Yes.
Here it is again. The pressure.
The wise woman. You're the wise woman.
Oh boy, we're in trouble. You know what? I'm just going to draw an oracle card here to just see like what you need to know about this, because I think, Dax is good with the timing on that. What was it? Wait 5 days? Was that your timing, by the way? Dax?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was looking at something in the chat. The chat's blowing up with something. And
right.
My timing was 5 days.
Yeah, no, I was just looking for advice, but I did get a 5 card. This is card number 41. The old woman and the servant card comes with it. So yeah, I feel like we're going to work together. Like this attorney is going to want to work with you. So yeah, I think take that 5-day advice, and yeah, I think that it's the attorney's going to be able to be helpful to you. So there you go.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to finish.
Thanks for the call.
Thanks, Dave.
I'll finish it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
It's always great to hear from her. I love her voice. It's so soothing. You know what? Stacy would make an awesome hypnotherapist. I just got to say that. She could
relax.
Yeah. I mean, she'd have to work on it a little bit, but I think I could tell she could get into that sultry kind of like.
And it's soothing.
Close your eyes. Listen to my voice.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on in the chat. Do we have any questions? No question. There was some crazy stuff going on in there. There was this one person, and I think they said they were holding online. It's like, oh yeah, I am not taking your phone call. I mean, this person was talking about, I think it was during one of the readings, and I got the devil card, and I was talking about, the attachments. And the devil card, it's card 15. It's actually a 6 energy, believe it or not, and, oh wait, I forgot to turn my video back on. And, it's not even, he's going on about it being Satan. It's not Satan. It's the devil. And, they're the same thing. No, they're not the same.
It's not even the devil.
And it's not even like the devil. Yes, that's what I was saying to him in the chat. I was like, if you look closer to the card, he's got the bat wings and, all these different parts from different animals and the human, part. And it is a made up, fictitious, put together creature.
Yes.
It's talking about how evil is created within our own minds. It's not talking about, there being an actual devil or Satan, anyway. So yeah, we had to put that person in timeout because they were going nuts. I mean,
They went crazy. Ah,
popping the
well,
question.
maybe that you got the devil thing, and then I was using like my little devils.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. It's like kind of the weird, but even these are like, but the concept is very similar to how it is in tarot. It's like, what do we get attached to?
Mhm.
How do we become our own worst enemy sometimes? How do we lose control of our
And it being a
lives? Or how
9-day, what do we have to let go? What do we need to let go of that we haven't let go of? That's the big
exactly,
thing. That's the big thing.
exactly. Yeah.
So let's see if we can squeeze in another phone call. Oh my God, it hit the top of the hour already. And I was going to try to get a couple more calls in. And I didn't realize that because when we started chatting here, it's like, oh, we had 10 minutes. Now we don't. I don't know where the time goes. Well, we're going to go to area code 205. Caller, are you there? What's your name and where are you calling in from? 205.
Hi, my name is Patricia, and
Hi,
I'm calling
Patricia.
from Alabama. Always
Patricia from
hi,
Alabama. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
yes.
What do you want to
Thank
talk
you
about?
guys for taking my call. I just wanted to know if Spirit has any messages for me. I have a lot going on, so if they have any specific messages, advice, I would be very grateful.
Mary, this is a great opportunity for your Dyson scroll or something, maybe. I don't know.
Yes, my scroll, my dice, all these crazy things. So let's see what the messages are. This is so exciting. Pull out the oracles of eight, the octagons of fate.
Oh my God. My car's just
I
flew
know.
out.
getting crazy up in here. But let's see. And the first number is a 2. The second number is a 1. And another 1. So the 211. The 211. And the scroll. Hold on. Wait 1 second. The scroll says, what does the scroll say?
I love that.
Okay, 211. Oh, here it is. Here it is. The message is really interesting. It's talking about it's talking about things really getting better. It's an increase in fortune. Okay, so what does that mean? One, I don't know if you're worried about finances, because that would be a great one to get if finances are an aspect of one thing that you're worried about. But the other thing is, I get this cute little angel card, and it's talking about transforming the old into the new, letting go of some things so that you make room for new changes and new energy to come in. Things looking up financially with the dice there. But also, think about that. What is it that you can let go of? We were just talking about that with it being a 9-day. But what is it that you just feel like you've been stuck with, and it's like been holding you back a little bit? That's what it's asking you to look at, because things can change just like that and for the better. But sometimes we have to be our own engine of change by making some, changes ourselves, just in our everyday. But let's see what Dax is getting.
Yeah. And in alignment with that, Mary, being our own instrument of change, I'm getting all these page cards. And to me, it seems like that's leaning towards it could either be that you need to teach or you need to learn, but I'm leaning towards the learning aspect. I feel like you could be enriching your life by learning some skills that are going to help you help other people. And the reason why I say that part is I'm getting the Six of Swords. Again, see all those swords. Oh my gosh, like we've been talking about, throughout the show today, overthinking things. Okay. But the Six of Swords is making slow, steady progress away from the rough waters towards the calm seas, towards the goal on the other shore at across this body of water here. It's slow. I mean, he's an oarsman, we're not talking about a motorboat here, right? But 6 is the number of success in numerology. You're going to be able to make it. It's not only success, it's also the nurturing number. It's the number of the nurturer. And I got the Queen of Pentacles, literally the mom card for me. So, how you can nurture other people and apply anything you learn. Remember what I said about the page cards, all these page cards coming up. I really think that's the message coming through, is whatever you're doing, whatever you have a question about, you are making slow state progress. But what additional skills can you, either learn or relearn or sharpen up, and then apply it using nurturing, helping other people. What big problem do you solve for other people? That's my mantra always.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the call, Patricia.
Very
Yeah, thanks
interesting.
for calling.
Thank you. Thank you both. I really appreciate it. It all makes sense, and I resonate with it all, with what I'm dealing with. So thank you so much. I look forward to speaking with you both again. Blessings to you, and have a great day. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Great blessings. Have a great weekend.
Awesome sauce.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yes. And the next person waiting the longest, I recognize this number. So let's take this. This is probably going to be our last call, folks. We're going to take one more call, and then we got to get out of here. We're way over. Area code 415. Caller, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Anne in New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Hey. Hey, Anne. What do you want to talk about?
Hi.
Yeah.
I would like to do kind of just a general card reading for August.
For August.
Dax, I think you are up first.
Yes. Oh my gosh. What is going on in August? Do you do anything with school? I got, of course, August is the traditional going back to school thing. And I got, again, like with the previous caller, it was like these page cards, all about, it's either teaching or learning coming up next month. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm thinking about that. Yeah.
I think that's what.
Working like this part-time out of school.
Yeah. And I'm getting the Magician card, which that always shows up when someone needs to be reminded that, we manifest in this reality. We are in control. So anything you want to happen, you can make happen. And the Temperance card shows up, and the feeling I'm getting. This card can mean a lot of things, but it's the card of alchemy. And I'm getting the feeling of balance with the Temperance card. I feel like in August you need to strike a balance, and you may need to do some mixing there. The angels mixing the waters of life. Do a little alchemy. You may need to do a little, to get this to work. I think you may have to work at it, timing and balancing things out and everything. But it's these page cards keep showing up. It's all about learning, either teaching or learning yourself. Maybe in August, a it would be a good time for you to learn something that you're interested in, too. So that's what I'm getting for energy around August. Let's see what Mary's getting. What are you getting, Mary?
Well, it's really kind of interesting. I pulled a couple cards from the Egyptian Oracle, and what I got the house card, and then I also got the prison card, and it's just like, don't let your house become a prison for you. So what this is talking
that
about,
would be
it's
now.
like that would be right now.
Yeah,
That
the
it
heat. I've
feels like
really, the last 2 weeks, I haven't been in with the heat,
you've
but
been
I am taking a
Right.
road trip in August. You'll be in motion.
Ah, awesome. Awesome. And so it's like the escape of that, because I also pulled this other card that also talks about freedom. And the other thing connected to that is doubt, and just saying, like, don't second guess yourself too much. So when August rolls around, you're taking a road trip. I mean, like, really make it like a ride to freedom in a sense, because it's sort of this energy of being trapped by the heat that you're feeling right now. I mean, this is July. You still got, some weeks to go, so that is really going to be like kind of a big important like aspect of that, is really like trying to like kind of make this trip something where you really feel like free and free to explore and to kind of, follow your bliss. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but sometimes we really need that moment to do that, where we can just say, like, forget it. I am a free spirit. I am going to allow myself to be that free spirit. So don't doubt it. Don't second guess yourself. And that's what I got. But thanks so much for the call. It's good to hear from you.
Thanks, Ann.
Yeah. Thanks for taking me. All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye. Have a great weekend.
Yes. And hey, everybody, thanks for being here. We don't have a show without you. And also, don't forget Sharona's show tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to hearing from Sharona and Magic Universe, her show, but Pamela. I'm looking forward to hearing Pamela Steele. Yes, it's going to be
great.
good. One last thing I wanted to mention real quick, and I hadn't thought to put the slide up, but Corby Mitlide, also one of our Tarot Guild staff, advisor at large, I think we call her. She's been doing this for a really long time. Well, a new edition, 2023 edition of her book is coming out, and she's doing a launch party tomorrow. And you will see you'll see that on our social media and stuff like that. I wanted to mention it's around the time of Sharona's show, so you can either go to Corby's thing. I think it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's live on YouTube, actually. And so you can either go to Corby's thing and then listen to Sharona in archive, or you can go to Sharona and listen to Corby in archive, whichever you want to do. And or
it'll all be
like
available.
Like me, I'll be going back and forth. I'll be like, got the computer and got my phone, and I'm like, listen to both. I multitask. No, but I think you can just search for Corby Mitlide, Mitleid here on YouTube, and I think you can sign up to be notified for her YouTube live. I'll be checking that out, and Sharona's show. So, and if we didn't get to your call today, remember, call in, same phone number, call into Sharona's show tomorrow in the second half. She'll be doing free readings. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
This was fun, Mary.
It was. Bye, Dax.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night, Mary Ellen.
Good night, John Boy.